So Sandra says, listen, I have met this nice guy after 6 years of dating crap. And we are 9 months in and talking about getting married. He's 69 and I'm 65. I found out that he is heavily in debt and I am not. He has wined and dined me and bought me gifts at the beginning, which I finally asked him to stop. I do love him because he has an amazing heart, but he's also a recovering alcoholic and 4.5 years sober. But I feel like I'm constantly mothering him and I hate myself for doing it. And now I'm second guessing everything. By the way, I was married 38 years to a narcissist and don't trust myself. First of all, I totally understand how getting out of an abusive relationship makes you second guess yourself. And you're probably saying to yourself, well, at least he's not a narcissist and not abusive, but is that enough for you? But we are not looking for perfection. We are looking though for alignment. So I have 2 options for you. Option 1, you want to try and stick it out? Here's what you have to do. Number 1, you tell him that you will not get married without a prenup and you are not paying off his debt. At 69 years old, he should have that figured out by now. You also have to stop mothering him, and that's a you problem, not a him problem. You're not enforcing your boundaries. You're taking on more responsibility than you need to have, and you're enabling his bad behavior, so he will continue to need a mother. And we all know that when you start to mother a man, your sex drive goes because you start to see him as a child. So immediately stop doing things for him that he can do for himself. And when it comes to his recovery, look, there are people that are 20, 30 years sober and they are doing great. However, you got to figure out what your boundary is around that. If he has 1 drink, are you going to leave? Because you deserve a partner who adds to your life, not somebody that you have to manage their life. His recovery, his finances, and his ability to regulate himself is his responsibility. None of that is yours. And then my second advice would be, girl, leave. If you already feel like a mother 9 months into the relationship, you have now birthed resentment. His need to be mothered is not likely to magically disappear after marriage. It almost always intensifies. So I suggest you download my dating and self-discovery workbook and figure out what is it that you really want in a partner. Because you can't aim at a target you don't see. And right now, you can't hold yourself accountable to what you want if you don't exactly know what you want. And I would ask you, if your daughter came to you and told you all of these things about her current partner she was dating, what advice would you give her? Because that's the advice you should take for yourself. And I need you to remember that being alone is never as draining as being in the wrong relationship. You can love somebody's heart and recognize that they don't have the kind of capacity to be the partner that you need. Don't ignore that inner voice. That inner voice is the part of you that refuses to abandon yourself again. But this is a decision only you can make.